Hey, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. This video will be with me making chicken fingers. I'll be making them on the frying pan, on the stove, in the frying pan. I prepared the fingers themselves a couple days ago on Saturday. The initial part of this video will show me doing the preparation of the chicken fingers, putting them in the fridge for the last day and a half or 2 days. Took them out today. I'm going to bread them and fry them. Smell-o-vision is required. Thanks. Grrr. Supervisor is on patrol while I'm making dinner because he likes to smell, but he doesn't like to be recorded. Right, buddy? Okay, what I'm going to do now is really confuse you. Hang on. I'm going to start off with first is, getting the oil in the frying pan, getting it up to cooking temperature. So I'll do that first, and then I will vegetable oil. Nothing, no name brand vegetable oil. It's rock and roll. It's good enough. All healthy stuff, yeah. Frying in oil, it's all good for you. Yeah, especially at my age, it might give you zits. Give me zits, but you know what? I don't live on it. Once in a while, it doesn't hurt. So I say, what the heck? Sometimes you gotta say, what the heck? This is a key moment of that particular what the heck thing. Okay, I don't need two. That's good to see. Get this thing warming up. This one. Okay, now. Camera moved back a bit now, and I'm gonna just beat up a couple eggs and put some milk into a bowl. Egg wash type thing for the chicken fingers. Oh, yummy, crunchy eggs. Crunchy chicken fingers, isn't that tasty? Insert Michael Jackson song here.
I think there's copyright infringement or copyright things, which I won't be able to add it to this, but in your mind, you can imagine that one song by Michael Jackson that he's talking about, you know. Weird, you know, I'm of the age and it's hard for me still to accept it. I wasn't a big fan of his music, but I'm still sort of shocked that Michael Jackson is dead. I don't know, it was a off moment while I'm the eggs. He came into my mind. Okay, so good. It looks beaded. Oops, I said it. Shucks. Okay. And now I'm just using plain breadcrumbs. Yeah. And I'm also adding some Italian style breadcrumbs, just for a difference of actually overall flavor on the, oh, these are even brand new. Cool. Yes, my hands are clean, so don't be grossed out. Ooh, he's mixing his hands in there. Wearing up my nose or anything like that, and I wash them before I even start cooking. That's something I always do just because I'm weird that way. Actually, the very first job I ever had after my paper route from a young age was working at a pancake house. It was called the Golden Griddle out here in Canada. That was my very first job, and I actually got some confidence in the kitchen from those guys, from that place, because I went from busboy to working in the kitchen to being their main person on the grill, which was sort of cool. I enjoyed it. Okay, now we will wait for the oil to warm up. Here is our chicken fingers. Again, you need smell-o-vision, man, because whew, that smells yummy. Wow, smells strong. There's a bit of a garlic smell to that. Putting them in here, then into here, and then into there. All fun, but I have to wait for the oil. So what I do periodically to check the oil temp, put a drop of water on my finger, and of course it's not ready. So we just wait, and now we wait. Side note, wifey Sue really likes my chicken fingers, so it's always no pressure moment when I'm making them, because if they come out crappy, that's not a good thing. So I guess I'll just put the camera. I'll stop filming right now because the oil's not ready. Getting there. It was starting to burble a bit. So what we'll do is we'll try at this angle. Add a bit of water. Getting there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Getting there. Yippee skippy. Alright, so how about I put this here. Sink. Bring everything over here. It'd make more sense since it's closer to the frying pan. Oh, this will not work. Phooey, need more room. This is not gonna work. Oh well, I'll do it like I normally do. Just stretch over. Or genius move, I can put the other burner on closer to the chicken fingers. So there. Yeah, I'm smart. Bring this sucker over here. Turn that one off. Not as big as a burner, but now that I've got the oil up, it should maintain. Bring it down a bit. Oh, go back to what I was doing. This way. Do it smoky. Nope. Okay, now, just about ready. That sounds good to me. The oil agrees. Saying, yeah man, I'm good. So, and we got our supervisor still watching. Hey Bubba, you're a good boy. Anyway, yeah, I'm fond of my dog. Okay, we'll just do a couple of these, and then we'll I've tried flouring them in the hit past. I don't really care for them floured. I prefer breadcrumbs on my chicken fingers. It's just one of those things. To each his own, of course. You might prefer it the other way, so please proceed. And I have done in the past where it's like a buttermilk dredge as well. That's nice. I just didn't feel like it this time, so I just went the plain way of just my seasoning. And I've done the double dipped and all that stuff. It's good. Even wings taste really nice that way too. But today's just the no name brand version. So nothing fancy, but it's tasty as heck. Just preparing a bunch to throw them in the oil. Too bad you can't be here. It smells good. Hoping the seasoning comes out. I once did wings, in the summertime. I've been, cooking for many, many years. I'm a bit of a picky eater, so I like to make what I like, so I know how to eat. I know what I like to make, so I'll make it for myself. But in the summer, I goofed, and a set of wings I made, oh my God, they were so salty. So now I'm paranoid about the amount of salt I use, and I'm worried that everything's gonna be too salty. So now I'm curious on how these fingers are gonna be. Too salty or not? But hey, I can give the finger on YouTube and get away with it. Isn't that cool? Okay, so here, they're doing their thing. So I'll prepare another bunch while I'm waiting for that to happen. The clip them and all that stuff. Yeah, it smells good. I think my supervisor there on the floor is getting a little impatient. I heard him make a bit of a sound. Of course, he gets to try one with me when we get the first one out. My old dog Alexis used to love my chicken fingers as well. Yeah, she was hilarious when I made fingers. Actually, even him and them both, actually. Him and her, they both like it when I get the smoker outside. She would sit there by it, lay down, and drool. It was cute. It made me feel good about my cooking. He is starting to like it too. That beep beep you heard was wifey texting me, so I'm assuming it was just news or an update. So hey, look, I'll multitask. I'll bread fingers and I'll read a message. Damn, I'm good, huh? Slowly going away. Not bad though, that package of boneless chicken breasts I got late last week. Said, yep, gonna make chicken fingers because that price, you can't go wrong. I always wait till I see them on sale and I get them, and we have a neat dinner. This is good for a couple days, which is awesome. Okay, just take a look in there. Yummy. Gonna wash my fingers. You want to undercook chicken, but you also don't want to overcook it because then it's sort of gross too. So, drum roll, please. Okay, so where was I? Oh, that was quick. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. That little guy looks good. Let's give him a few more minutes. What the shit? Say it again, you YouTubers make this look easy with all your filming and stuff. The filming with one is fun. We'll leave it at that. Fun. Capital P-H-U-N. Fun. Sure. Getting there. Slowly getting there. Got a pile waiting to go. I'll be pulling those out in a second. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, they look ready. Fairly quick. More back in. Oh, kinda heard something. Heard a little woof in the background. The supervisor, keep an eye on the food. Oh my goodness, somebody comes here, they're gonna be in trouble. Supervisor Gunner. Oh, I can't see if there's any more room. I'd like to put one here. Maybe I can. Good small one. Perfect. Rock and roll. Alright, so let's get the lid. Poof. And I'll bread up a couple more. Yeah, thinking back to that, my first job after the paper route, the Golden Griddle. Not sort of scary, you know, I wasn't even old enough to drive. And I was making food for a, well, not a super famous restaurant, but a restaurant nonetheless that sold to people. So obviously, I wasn't that crappy because I was able to take the lead on the grills and stuff. It was, well, that's where I learned to make my omelets, and you know, everything was, I didn't prepare anything there, I just basically cooked it. Like everything came prepared or pre-made, or the burgers were never seasoned the way I do them, but still gave you the basics, or gave me the basics or an understanding on how to proceed in the kitchen and how to be comfortable. Because I know when I moved out on my own and lived in Stratford for a couple of years, that was the year of those were the years where I was experimenting with food, trying out different recipes and making stuff here and there, and this is where I learned my chicken fingers and chickens and steaks and roasts and whatnot. And sometimes you pat it out of the park and it's amazing, and other times it's pretty damn disgusting. But when I was single and living alone, not with unlimited funds, you screw it up, you're gonna eat it. So you remember what doesn't work with certain foods and certain meats. So years of practice got me to where I am today, where I can usually eyeball the ingredients. Like you saw earlier in the video, all the seasoning I put together, it's an eyeball. It's no exact science like you see on these shows where they, oh, it's got to be a tablespoon of this or a teaspoon of that or a cup of that. Nope, I eyeball it. And that could be why I screwed up on the salt that one day, but yeah, you know what, live and learn. It's all good. Back to this. That's the bigger one. Big flat one. Oh, two here. Oops. But in comparison, those look really well done as far as these compared to these dudes. But you know what? I think cool down. I'm gonna try one because I'm curious as heck. So, what do you say we try this one? Oh, hell yeah. That works. And funny enough, not much salt. Hot though. Come on, push bucket. Wow. Yeah, it's hot. Of course, the big little guy's gonna get a piece. He already knows. Just blowing it so it doesn't burn his face. One piece? Okay. Up. Sit. Give me paw. Give me 5, buddy. There you go. Well, that didn't look... Was it good? Yummy, yummy? Did you like it? My big boy. Well, not bad. Believe it or not, I think it needs a bit of salt. Shit. Oh, well. So be it. The older you get, the less salt you're supposed to have anyway, so good on me. I'm not killing me with too much salt. That should be enough dredge. Take a look at these again. Not bad. Yay. Almost. There's some ready to go. And just a couple left, so I'll have what? I don't know. 15 or 16 chicken fingers. Minus 1, because I had to taste test it. Of course, it's a rule. Guess we can do the rest in here, right? Cool. Learning with cameras. Okay. I always make a or a dipping sauce with them anyways, so regardless if it's not salty enough, I'll make something for a dipping sauce with my fingers, with, of course, Red Hot. A little bit of some kind of, probably have some barbecue sauce out there, and I'll just mix it with some Red Hot, and adds for a heck of a nice flavor. This is fun. You know, this guy go a little longer, it's a thicker piece. And this one too. Maybe a chicken nugget. Hang on there. Oh, there's another one. Good. Cool. Yeah, since I brought up the passing of Michael Jackson, I'm still not over. Actually, I'm probably not alone, but I'm still upset that Robin Williams passed. I've been a fan of his for such a long time, since I first was introduced to him in the show Mork and Mindy. He was crazy and wild and out of control there. And unfortunately, I never got to see him live in concert on stage doing his stand-up routine. Got a bunch of videos on DVD and VHS of him, but never was able to see him live. I was able to see George Carlin live, which was awesome, and I was able to see Bill Cosby live back before he was put in jail years and years ago. So got to see two comics I was really fond of. And yeah, you know what? Bill Cosby, what he did is awful, but I liked him as a stand-up. He wasn't rude, he wasn't, he didn't swear to get his point across. It was good, clean humor. So I enjoyed watching Bill Cosby, and seeing him live was fun. And, yeah, Robin Williams, it was upsetting. Another one would have been neat would have been Sam Kinison. Never saw him live either. So many comics I'm a fan of. I can't even get into it here because we just ran out of time. But yeah, Robin Williams, he was somebody, I don't know, I actually wanted to take a trip to San Francisco in hopes to meet him face to face. I would have loved to have met Robin Williams. Okay, his mind was bionic in the sense of what he could come up with and how he came up with it and where he went in change gears and change direction in microsecond. But if I could have sat with him and had a drink or a coffee or a food or lunch or dinner or a freaking donut, a glass of water, just sit with him, and if I could have made him laugh, I would have felt like I'm okay. I did all right if I could make Robin Williams laugh. Unfortunately, I never get that opportunity. Billy Crystal's another great comic. Liked him in his days of Soap, that television show from about the 70s. My God, that was a great show. For those of you that don't know what the show Soap was, I'm sure there's things on YouTube, or you got to look into it. It was great. There were so many great actors in Soap as well. And speaking of shows I liked, WKRP was another show I liked. Man, there were so many shows back in the 70s and early 80s that I enjoyed. But yeah. Oh, those two should be done. Yeah. Hey, now I'm almost all sad thinking about Robin Williams passing. Shoot. Never met him. Nowhere in the field he was, or never be anything close to as funny as him, but my God, I was fond of him. Would have loved to have met him. Actually, I'll meet any. Yeah, George Carlin, we lost him too. I was happy to see him live. He was a cerebral comic as well, where he could just, the things he came out with was incredible. Yeah, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, whole generation of great comics. Freddie Prinze, right? The great comics that that the world's been exposed to from their incredible minds that leave us too soon. You get people that you don't understand why they're still around. They shouldn't be, because they're not good for the world. But they're still around. I'm not going to get into that kind of soap opera, but I don't get it. Yes, you know, everybody's not supposed to live forever and stuff, and that's true. Yeah, okay, speaking of another death that's upsetting, Eddie Van Halen. Wow. Big fan of Eddie Van Halen from the very first album, from all the years with Van Halen and David Lee Roth, and Van Halen with Sammy Hagar, Van Hagar, or Eddie Van Halen, David Lee Roth version. Yeah, they were good. Wife and I she was able to get tickets for me to go see Van Halen at least once in my lifetime. I got to see them, saw them with Sammy Hagar, which was awesome. I really enjoyed that concert. I was happy to see them. I always wanted to see Eddie Van Halen live because I'm a big fan of his guitar playing. When I was younger, he got me into playing guitar, and unfortunately I stopped early on, and I regret doing that, so I'm going to start picking that up again. I bought the banjo, and you see a couple of videos out here on it, but yeah. Anyway, I'll just pause this for now. Okay, almost done. Well, looks like I'm going to have to taste another one just because it's part of the deal of cooking. Can't help it. I can't help it. You know what? I rock. It's garlicky. Wow. It's garlicky. Alright, another angle. Single camera this time, not using my camera. SLT camera. Look, a nugget. It's moving. Another nugget. Yeah, hey, if you're watching this and you're thinking about people that have passed or not passed, or somebody that you'd love to meet, hey, put it in the comments below, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on either the people I mentioned above, like Robin Williams or George Carlin or Bill Cosby, or comics, or Eddie Van Halen. A lot of musicians too that I think are amazing. So yeah, give me your thoughts below. Oh, I got 3 left. Shoot. And hopefully we can have a discussion on this. That'd be great. before. That would be all. Oh, gotta have a nugget. Our problem with cooking is you munch. Okay, I munch. Maybe you don't. I do. Okay, now what I usually do with the leftover breadcrumbs, I pour them into the egg wash, and I make like a little egg slash breadcrumb patty. And I eat that as well, because, you know, waste not, want not. Okay, it's a little dry, but what the hell. Some garlic and breadcrumbs and egg and oh yeah, it's gonna be special. Look at that, got right in there. Get out of there. Looks like my strainer just had a dump. Strainer, what's that thing called? Beater. Oops, I said that word again. Sorry, Michael. Oh, we hear something. That would be the guard. Guard dog Gunner. Don't mess with us, man. You'll meet him. Yeah, he's not the friendliest of characters, but if I tell him you're okay, he seems to be okay with you. He'll keep an eye on you, that's for sure. But he won't kill you or attack you. I do understand the expression his bark's worse than his bite now that we have him. And he is of personality, shoot first, ask questions later, so got to keep on top of that with him, or trouble. The last thing I want is him to bite somebody, because it'd be painful to have him have to be put down because of it, and I wouldn't like that at all. So, here's to Gunner not biting anybody. Oh, yummy. So done. Sorry. Cool. I guess you're done too then. Almost done. I'm getting there. My little egg patty thing. 3 remaining, and almost 2 layers of it. Just about. Maybe just, what, 4 on top, so not that many, but good for a couple dinners. And what the heck is Gunner barking at? Hey, buddy. What's the matter, bud? You're just hanging out by the door, yeah? Okay. Had enough of the food? That's odd. So he's not like Alexis, my old dog, because she wouldn't leave when I'm making food, because she'd know I'd have to have some, and then she'd get a piece or 2 here and there too. Oh well. Okay, well, I munched on a couple more, and you know what? There's no way a vampire's gonna be biting me tonight, because those are garlicky. Wow, there's a garlic flavor to them. Ooh-wee, yummy. Oh, last 3 getting flipped. Ooh. And then I'll put my waste not, want not remainder in there, and we're good to go. Home stretch. Just about. You can tell there's one missing here. Oops, it disappeared. I don't know, it ran away. So, yeah, you know, more taste testing. Gotta do it. Munch, 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 munch. That's what I do when I'm making food. Okay, so now, spatula for that pile of stuff. Sometimes gross, sometimes good. This looks like it's gonna be gross, but screw it. Gotta eat it. Can't waste food, man. Yeah, I guess that's technically food. It's garlicky anyway. Well, that was hot. Wow. Bubble got me, and damn, that was hot. Getting there. Tick, 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 tick. It's getting hot. I got mail. Wifey's on her way home. Oh boy, we're gonna have a good dinner. Don't know what I'm doing with it, but this is a good dinner. Pub style chicken fingers. Homemade chicken fingers. Yum. But that's for me, because Sue doesn't like those. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rearrange these fingers so I can get more here, and I can put those two things on this tray. There, good enough. Right here. Score. That was quick. A little shit. You come out. Plop. One down. You know what? Good enough. And that would be all. Dinner. For a couple days. Chicken fingers, Ray style. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, I'll turn that off. I don't really need that on anymore. And I'll put these in the stove to keep them warm. And we're good to go. Any smaller ones for me to nibble on? There we go. Oops. Gotta try another. So good. So good. Munching, it's awesome. Keep more till wifey gets home. All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good night.
Good day, good day, good day, eh? Take care.